ملت کا پاسباں ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ تصویر عزم جان وفا روح حریت، تصویر عزم جان وفا روح حریت، ہے کون بے گماں ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ ملت کا پاسباں ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ لگتا ہے ٹھیک جا کے نشانے پہ اس کا تیر، لگتا ہے ٹھیک جا کے نشانے پہ اس کا تیر، ایسی کڑی کماں ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ ملت کا پاسباں ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ ملت ہوئی ہے زندہ پھر اس کی پکار سے، ملت ہوئی ہے زندہ پھر اس کی پکار سے، تقدیر کی اذان ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ ملت کا پاسباں ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ ملت ہے جسم جان ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ لگتا ہے ٹھیک جا کے نشانے پہ اس کا تیر، لگتا ہے ٹھیک جا کے نشانے پہ اس کا تیر، ایسی کڑی کماں ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ ملت کا پاسباں ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ تقدیر کی اذان ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ تصویر عزم جان وفا روح حریت، تصویر عزم جان وفا روح حریت، ہے کون بے گماں ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ ملت کا پاسباں ہے محمد علی جناح، محمد علی جناح۔ لگتا ہے ٹھیک جا کے نشانے मुस्कती
With faith, discipline, and selfless devotion to duty, there's nothing worthwhile that you cannot achieve. Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Mariam Rizwan and I'm from class 5E. 25th December. Miss Aisha, does that ring a bell?
Do you mean the jingling bells, Mariam?
Oh no, not the jingling one. 25th December holds great significance for all Pakistani. If it wasn't for all efforts and sacrifices made by Muhammad Ali Jinnah, we wouldn't be living in this beautiful and independent country that we call it our homeland.
Mariam, I do know about the struggles and sacrifices, but I would like to know more um, about the great leaders, their journey to independence. How can we find about that?
Let's talk about the prominent name among the leaders of freedom, Qaid-e-Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah. So, who was Qaid-e-Azam? How much do we know about him? Let's learn a little more about his life. To give you a rundown of different phases of his life, we have invited some of our friends from class 5. Let's begin the timeline of the great Qaid-e-Azam's life. Over to you, Suhaib.
Hi, I'm Mohammad Sohaib Rizwan from class 5T. Let me tell you a few things about Qaid's early life. On December 25th, 1876, Mithi Bai gave birth to a son in Karachi. He was officially named Muhammad Ali Jinnah. His father enrolled him in a school when he was 6, the Saint Madrasatul Islam. Jinnah was very fond of his aunt who also loved him dearly. She offered to take her nephew with her in order to give him a chance of better education at the metropolitan city of Bombay, where he joined Das Taj Primary School. He remained in Bombay for only 6 months and then returned to Karachi. He then joined the Christian Mission High School. Karachi proved more prosperous for young Jinnah than Bombay had been.
Wow! Oh, by the way, did you enjoy the tour of the Cardassian resistance? It literally gave me goosebumps seeing how well preserved everything was. This was the house where they used to live. I would love to go and visit the residence during my winter break. Miss Asha, what is your reaction when you saw it?
Oh, Mariam, I was ecstatic. Just thinking about our beloved Qaid Azam living there, he once lived there, he used all those things, just left me speechless.
As we know that education plays a very important role in shaping everyone's future, and it was indeed Jinnah's exposure to different parts of the world during his educational journey that molded him into the great leader that he was. Now I would like to call upon my friend Ilsa Rahman to tell us something about Muhammad Ali Jinnah's educational journey. Over to you, Ilsa.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. Let me continue the educational journey of our beloved father of the nation. On June 25, 1893, he embarked on a journey to study law at Lincoln's Inn. After joining Lincoln's Inn in June 1893, he developed further interest in politics. He thought the world of politics is glamorous and often went to the House of Commons and marked at the speeches he heard there. His quest for general books, especially for political and geography, led him to apply to the British Museum Library and became a subscriber of Museum Library. Jinnah also took keen interest in political affairs of India. He was extremely conscious of a lack of a strong voice from India in the British Parliament. Mariam, did you know that Jinnah was the youngest minister of India at only the age of 19?
Only the age of 19? That is impressive. Thank you, Ilsa, for that informative speech. Ibrahim, will you take us to the guy's professional life that, after all, that is the very next step we take
Yes,
after completing our educational journey?
Yes, sure, Mariam. Hi, I'm Ibrahim, and I'll give you a walkthrough of Jinnah's professional life. Jinnah was a marvelous speaker and was recognized as a balanced and reasoned debater. Having qualified as a barrister in England and having made his mark in India, Jinnah's name could be justly added to the list of great lawyers academically linked to Lincoln's Inn. Jinnah practiced both law and politics for half a century. He made a fortune as an advocate and earned glory and gratitude of prosperity as the Indian Muslims. When Jinnah left the shores of free England and voyaged to set India in 1896, he had perhaps no idea that one day he would be obliged by the Hindu leaders to make history, and his biggest brief would be to win the case of the Indian Muslims for a separate homeland. Thank you, everyone.
Wow, that was informative, Ibrahim. Because of all that he has done for our nation, Quaid is remembered through different means, and one of them is patriotic melodious. Friends, let's listen what other world leaders have to say about our beloved Quaid. Did you
So, Mariam, will we be watching a video about what other world leaders have to say about our Kaya?
Yes. Did you enjoy listening to it, Miss Aisha?
Mariam, that was amazing. Just to see, I thought that Qaeda Azam was respected and well known in Pakistan, but knowing what all the other world leaders have to say about him just left me amazed. That means he was respected and loved throughout the world.
Yes, of course he was. Now let's get back to our timeline. I would like to call upon Zad Ali Shah to share with us a bit about Jinnah's return to India. Over to you, Zad.
Sure, Maria. For now, I'm Deb Alicia, and I'll be telling you about Jinnah's return to the subcontinent. Jinnah left London for India in 1896. He decided to go to Bombay after a brief stay in Karachi. He opted for Bombay because it offered scope for the excellence of his legal faculties and ground for his political ambitions. He was enrolled as a barrister in Bombay's High Court on August 24, 1896. Nehru reiterated this call for national unity at every political meeting. He attended in both years, and he emerged as a true ambassador of Hindu Muslim unity. Thank you.
Wonderful. That shows how determined he was to fight for independence. Friends, let's ask Adina to tell us how the dream of separated homeland became a reality. Over to you, Adina.
Adina, I think your mic is on mute. That's all right. Until Adina fixes the mic. Um, Mariam, what do you say about all the information that our friends have given us today about Qaeda Azam? I didn't know this much about him. Did you?
No, not me as well. I thought he was the biggest leader who made our country, and I did not know the worldwide had give him messages for being the best leader and making a new map.
He was surely determined, Mariam. I think that if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be sitting freely in our beautiful country. We wouldn't be enjoying the freedom that we enjoy today. What do you say?
Yes, he was our hero, and the person who can change the map of the worldwide, that impressed me a lot.
Absolutely, Mariam. Let's see if Adina's mic issue is resolved.
Okay.
It's wonderful how everyone has joined us from home, and we're sitting here discussing this great leader today. Inshallah, we'll be
Yes.
celebrating 25th. Do you have anything planned for tomorrow, Mariam?
Yeah, I was deciding to go to visit Guide's residence, as I told in the beginning of my speech.
I would love to go there, Mariam. Let's plan together. Maybe we can visit once everything is better. Maybe we can go
Yeah,
together.
yes. Let's enjoy
All
the
right, let's
video.
watch a video.
सुबह है मोहम्मद अली जिना मोहम्मद अली जिना तस्वीर अज़्म जान वफारू है हुर्रियत तस्वीर अज़्म जान वफारू है हुर्रियत है कौन बेगुमां है मोहम्मद अली जिना मोहम्मद अली जिना मिल्लत का पासबां है मोहम्मद अली जिना मोहम्मद अली जिना लगता है ठीक जाके निशाने पे उसका तीर लगता है ठीक जाके निशाने पे उसका तीर ऐसी कड़ी कमां है मोहम्मद अली जिना मोहम्मद अली जिना मिल्लत का पासबां है मोहम्मद अली जिना मोहम्मद अली जिना मिल्लत हुई है जिंदा फिर उसकी पुकार से मिल्लत हुई है जिंदा फिर उसकी पुकार से तकदीर की अदा है मोहम्मद अली जिना, मोहम्मद अली जिना, मिल्लत का पासबां है मोहम्मद अली जिना, मोहम्मद अली जिना, मिल्लत है जिसमें है मोहम्मद अली जिना, मोहम्मद अली जिना, लगता है ठीक जाके निशाने पे।
Wasn't that interesting? I do not believe in taking the right decision. I take the decision and make it right. These are the golden words of our great guide, and no doubt it was his determination that led us to independence in 1947. Let's all join hands and make a vow to never again take the sacrifices of our great leader for granted. May Allah bless our country. Amen. Now, let's ask Adina
Watching
to tell
the
us how the dream of
resident
separated homeland became a reality.
not join. That's all right. We'll wait for her. Mariam, did you notice when Miss Asma took us to the visit to the resident? Did you notice all those beautiful sets of crockery, the tea sets? By looking at them, I was thinking, was Qaeda Azam really very fond of tea? What do you
Yeah,
say?
I guess so. I guess so he was because
He
he was
had
very
he,
rich.
he had quite a collection of tea sets. Don't you think so?
Yeah, and it literally gave me goosebumps.
To keep everything preserved for so long. Now, imagine, Mariam, how many years it's been since independence. And Qaeda Azam Muhammad Ali Jinnah used all of these things in the early years when Pakistan came into being. To use all these things, to keep them so nicely, they're all preserved. They all look in perfect condition. They all look brand new. Do you think? Wasn't that amazing? I think they've done a great job.
Yes, Karya Azam did a great job, and I think that the preserved was even very good because it gave us all the information because all the olden things they came into that preserved the
Now, this
Karya Azam
was not
residence.
the only residence that Qaid Azam lived in. He lived in many different places. This was one of the places that he lived in as well. And his bedroom, Miss Asma took us to the room, to the drawing room, the dining area. All of those things were used by him, were used by Fatma Jinnah as well, his sister. And they have been kept safe for so many years. And it's a wonderful historical place. It's just lovely to find out about history. Now, all of the people who can visit, it's open to visitors, by the way, even during the pandemic. They allow a certain number of people to visit. So I'm definitely going to plan a trip during my winter vacation so that I can go and see all these things one by one. Zed has joined us. Zed, did you enjoy the visit to the residence?
I loved it. I just loved the rooms of Fatma Jinnah, and I loved the type of furniture they had. I love the furniture they used to sit on. And it's such a
Exactly.
historical event to visit an ancient place. But looks
Absolutely,
like
Zed.
I visited enough. It was so beautiful. You can
It
just
was.
imagine a teacup. He literally touched
Ibrahim, what
all
do you think
that
about the
back time.
visit? Ibrahim, would you like to talk about it?
Yes, it was really beautiful how Jinnah was such a nice person, and it
He had
was
quite a taste. Everything was
yes,
decorated so tastefully. I
he
think that
he was
he,
yes, by the furniture looks he was really classic,
yes,
by
that's what I
by
thought too,
the
Ibrahim.
by the style of his shoes, and just the unique things in his house were so intimidating.
Absolutely, Ibrahim. I agree with you. Ilsa, do you have anything to say about the residence that Miss Asma took us to?
Visit was just amazing. I love the relation between Fatima Jana and Qaid-e-Azam, it was so nice.
Absolutely. So, hey, do you have anything to say? We were all, I know we were all sitting at home. I'm at school right now, and we were watching the tour. And I knew that everyone must have been getting goosebumps because I was certainly getting goosebumps by watching all of that. It was just amazing. So,
I even
um,
felt butterflies in my stomach.
really,
Yeah.
so hey,
One
do
thing
you
I
have?
want to say,
Miss,
Yes,
it
Ted,
was
please go ahead.
amazing.
It was lovely. All right,
yeah,
students. Now, we have discussed many things about Qaeda-Azam. I know that we have studied about Qaeda-Azam in class as well. We get to hear about him on TV. We read about him in newspapers and books. He said, there are plenty of books written on Qaeda-Azam as well. Did you all know that? There are many, many books that great authors have written about Qaeda-Azam.
Yes,
And
yes.
these are the small everyday things that we don't get to see. I, for one, did not even know that Qaeda Azam's. I did know that it was a museum, but I didn't know the detail or the extent to which everything was preserved in that house. Um, I I've just watched the tour with Miss Asma, and that has made me so excited that I can't wait to go there. So, hey, what did you think about it? I think we've lost Sohaib. That's all right. Okay.
Miss, what did you said?
What did you think about the residence, the Qaid's residence? That's all right. Okay, Zed, yes? Would you like to say something there?
yeah. I like to say that if you ever imagine to see a legendary person in an area, like I wished Kyle Azam was alive tonight. I have dreams like shaking his hand, but still now I believe he's alive. Still now,
That's all right.
you close your eyes.
Okay, Zed, yes? Would you like to say something there?
Yeah.
I agree with you, Zed. It was quite mesmerizing. All the struggles, all of the efforts that were made did not go in vain. We enjoy living in a peaceful, free country. You have all studied
Yes.
about all the problems that the Muslims of the subcontinent were facing, all the problems that people of India were facing, the Muslims of India in particular were facing, and to be so selfless, because these days people only think about themselves. Do you agree that the world has become
Yes.
very selfish and we only think about ourselves? But for somebody to think about thousands and thousands and millions of Muslims and to worry about them day and night and to not stop until he, um, got what he wanted for them, that's a big thing. I believe that he was a very selfless person, and we as a nation are very, very lucky. I think we are extremely lucky that we had a leader like Qaid Azam amongst us who took us all the way to independence, to freedom, so that we could enjoy. Now, if we forget about this, we don't think about all of these things. We live our life. We go on with life. We forget that so much was put into it. So, what do you say? Should we be grateful, or do you think that we take things for granted?
We should be
We should be
grateful.
grateful for what we have, and just the story what we listen about Taide Azam is just so mind blowing. How he just sacrificed his life for millions of other Pakistanis just to live a happy life.
Absolutely. So, do you think we should only celebrate his efforts? We should only pay him a tribute on the 25th of December every year, just on 25th of December?
No, we
No,
should
we
do it
should
No,
every
say
day
don't do
so we can remember
We
him.
should like
Absolutely. And we do go to the Qaid Mazar. I've been there a couple of times. I'm sure all of you have been there as well. So whenever
Yes.
we get time, we should go there. We should, pray for his maghfirat as well, and say a small prayer over there, and thank Allah that He brought the Qaid into this world. Because if it wasn't for him and all the other great leaders, but prominently Qaid Azam, we would have not been where we are right now. So,
Yes.
is there any message that you would like to give to the students, all the people that are watching today, watching us live? Mariam, we'll start with you. Is there any message
I would
related
like
to
to.
today's event that you would like to give to the other students?
Yes.
I would
I
like
would
to
like to
give that
say,
be thankful for what you have. Be thankful for what you have because Guy tried his hardest to at least improve, what do we say? Yeah, a personality, to improve a stand. For example,
just wait
you
a
know other
minute.
countries they look more modern and popular. Don't forget about that. I can sometimes say that I wish I was born there. But for instance, this happens
Yeah,
that
I
I was born in
I
Pakistan, and
something
Pakistan was already a developed
Pakistan.
country.
I did not know
What would
anything
have
about
been the
Pakistan because
stealth life
other
of
countries
Qaeda Azam?
they don't care about other
I
countries.
remember I would have saying that Qaeda Azam must have like Qaeda Azam must be a very non-thoughtful person at that time. If this country was already modern till today, you know what? Because one thing people had is greed, and because of this money exchange, this has brought some of the countries to war. But God didn't have any of this. We are in a shape, we are in a type of shape, but this shape brings life to us. This shape brought me alive. This shape brought me to this stand.
That was alarming.
That's how I'm living in Pakistan. That's how I was born in Pakistan. This is my stand. Thank you.
That was very informative and very good speech and meaningful speech from Zadari. I would like to say that Qaeda Azam is a very hardworking. He was a very popular leader. He sacrificed and
Miss Aisha?
he uh, yeah, she's joined back. I would like to say that Qaeda Azam was very like he was very weak, as you could see in pictures of him. And if you describe him before and then when he was making the country, he became more weaker because he was struggling and he was giving all the efforts and sacrifices that he wanted to for being having a independent country. He wanted us to live freely, not into the rule of British. When I transferred from outside countries to here, I did not know about all of this cardiasm thing. No one even in they when I was outside, they used to just tell about their country. They used to tell about their history. They never used to like tell about other countries. They never used to give like other countries like definitions, like meaningful things. So I would like to thank Qaida Azam for making this beautiful country for us. Thank
Yes,
you.
Mariam, I agree with you. Now we're getting messages. Um, Muhammad bin Ammar says Qaeda Azam is our hero because he gave us freedom.
Qaida Azam is our hero because he gave us freedom.
Yeah, that's pretty positive. I like I like what people think about Qaeda. We should think about Qaeda like this because as he's our main stand, he is our hero for now. He is our hero because you know we're staying alive in our era like this.
For Mustafa Hassan, he said he's the most warm
Are watching
hearted
today.
leader ever.
Adina, I
Positive.
will convey your message to everyone, and it is all about the efforts that he made and the journey to freedom. So, Adina says the period of 1941 to 1947 is very important in the political career of Qaeda Azam regarding the establishment of Pakistan. On 14th July 1942, Congress passed a resolution calling upon the British government to quit India immediately. Quaid-e-Azam sensed the real motive of Congress resolution. The movement ended since it was a failure. Gandhi and Jinnah met on 9 September 1944 and the meeting was followed by a series of letters exchanged between the two. The failure of Gandhi-Jinnah talks needed for all the political parties of India to come to some political settlement. After the failure of Shimla Conference, general elections took place and many seats were won by the Muslims. The plan of 3rd June paved the way for partition of India in general and of Punjab and Bengal in particular. During these circumstances, the independent Muslim state of Pakistan emerged on the map of the world on 14th August 1947, and Quaid-e-Azam became the undisputed first Governor General of Pakistan. So this is what was Adina's research, and she sent it to me, and I was very happy to read it. Great work, Adina. That was really good. And there are messages that we are getting. We should be united and we should have more harmony in lives for progress of Pakistan. Yes, we should work together. That was one of the things that Quaid-e-Azam taught us, was unity, faith, and discipline. So we should all unite together. And it was definitely because of the united of all the leaders that united together, and it did so much for this country. All right, so in the end, we have a very rare video, which is about the Quaid delivering different speeches and addressing the nation once Pakistan came into existence. And it is in his own voice. So definitely very rare. I'm sure you would all love to hear it. Let's watch the video and enjoy it. It's in his own words, his own voice. And let's all sit back and watch it.
And we do not throw off this poison in our body politics, you will never be able to will yourself, hold yourself, galvanize yourself. And we do not throw off this poison in our body politics, you will never be able to will yourself, hold yourself, galvanize yourself into a real, true nation. What we want is not talk about Bengali, Punjabi, Sindhi, not bad. Yes, they are units, they are provinces, but I ask you, have you forgotten the lesson that Islam taught us 13 centuries ago? Islam has taught you this. And I think you will agree with me that whatever else you may be or wherever you are, you're a Muslim. That you belong to a nation. That you have now carved out a territory. Vast territory. It is all yours. Doesn't belong to a Punjabi or a Bengali or a Sindhi. It's yours. You got your central government where every unit and every province is represented. Therefore, if you want to build up yourself into a nation and get rid of this poison, give up this provincialism, you are only voicing my sentiments and the sentiments of millions of Muslims. Then you say that Pakistan should be based on pure foundation of social justice and Islamic socialism, not otherism. Brotherhood, equality, fraternity of man, these are all the basic points of our religion, culture, and civilization. And we fought for Pakistan because there was danger of denial of these human rights in this continent.
That was really beautiful.
That was beautiful, Ibrahim. Thank you so much, all of you, for joining us today and telling us such informating facts about Quaid-e-Azam's life and his journey to independence. Thank you, Ilsa. Thank you, Zaid. Thank you, Sohaib, Ibrahim, and thank you, Mariam. So that's all from today from the City School PF chapter, the junior section. And inshallah, we will all meet again very soon. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, everybody. Thank you for being in this day. I hope you liked it. Allah Hafiz.
Allah Hafiz, everybody.